Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to go over how to draw the Lewis dot structure for NH3. So again, you want to start with the element in the center that you only have one of. So we only have one nitrogen, and then since we have 3 hydrogens, we're going to put that around our nitrogen. Okay, so it is symmetrical. Next, we're going to draw the valence electrons on each of these elements. So nitrogen is found in group 15 on the periodic table, so it has 5 valence electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hydrogen, it has 1 valence electron, it's in group 1. And so I'm going to draw those facing the central atom. So now we have to arrange this element so that the hydrogen is surrounded by 2 valence electrons, and then the nitrogen is surrounded by 8. Remember, hydrogen is an exception to the octet rule. So if I put this hydrogen here, now they are sharing these electrons. Okay, so the hydrogen's happy, but our nitrogen is only surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it needs to be surrounded by 2 more valence electrons. So let's move this hydrogen here. So now they're sharing these electrons. That hydrogen's happy, but our nitrogen only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 valence electrons. So it needs 1 more to get to 8. So let's put the nitrogen there, or the hydrogen there, excuse me. So now they're sharing these electrons. That hydrogen's happy. And look at our nitrogen. It is surrounded by 8 valence electrons. So to draw this final Lewis dot structure for this covalent molecule, we would draw nitrogen in the middle. And notice that these 2 electrons, this is what we call a lone pair. They do not participate in bonding. These electrons right here, since they're being shared, we're going to represent that with a single line, which represents a bond and represents 2 electrons that are being shared. And that would be our final Lewis dot structure. Hydrogen will always have only 1 line going to it, or 1 bond going to it, because that represents those 2 valence electrons that it needs. And if you're looking at the nitrogen as a whole, again, each of these represents 2 electrons. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons surrounding that nitrogen, which satisfies the octet rule.